Hello again, party people, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will show that Nikole Atkinson isn't a quitter. As I've shown several times now, Atkinson secretly returned to Chris's house at 4:25 p.m. on Monday to secretly talk to Chris. Atkinson deliberately arrived from a direction so Nate's camera would not catch her on his security system. However, what Atkinson didn't know when she arrived from that direction was that the cops also returned to Chris's house, so Atkinson never got to speak to Chris. Well, at least not during this return trip. But Atkinson is no quitter, and after the cops left at 5:30 p.m., Atkinson went back to Chris's house again. How do I know this, you ask? Well, I'll let Nikole Kessinger tell you. Kessinger told cop Kevin that Chris never discussed anything about his family being missing during their daytime text messages. Kessinger told cop Kevin that she arrived home from work before Chris mentioned anything about Shannon and the kids not being home. Kessinger said Chris sent her 3 text messages, and in one of them, Chris told Kessinger that the cops were here. And as I already proved in a previous video, Chris could only have sent Kessinger a message saying the cops are here after the cops actually returned. And the cops did not return until 4:10 p.m. Now, after the 3 cops left at 5:30 p.m., Kessinger said that she and Chris text messaged each other until Jim left at around 9:30 p.m. Chris phoned Kessinger at 9:48 p.m. However, in one of the text messages that Chris sent Kessinger, after the 3 cops had left Chris's house at 5:30 p.m., but before Jim left Kessinger's apartment at 9:30 p.m., Chris told Kessinger that Nikole Atkinson was at his house. Coonrod went back to Nate's house at 5:56 p.m., then left the neighborhood. Lauren Arnold went to Chris's house, but didn't stay long. Nick and Amanda Thayer were at Chris's house when Lauren was there, and they didn't stay long either. Jeremy Lindstrom and David Colon also went to Chris's house, but didn't stay long. So at some point between 6:30 p.m. and 9:30 p.m., Atkinson returned to Chris's house to have that secret talk Atkinson tried to have with Chris at 4:25 p.m. But how did Atkinson get there? Did she drive her car and just leave her phone at home, since there is no live 360 map of this visit? Did her husband drive her over? Why don't you tell us, Nikole Atkinson?
I remember we were we were texting, but I was hanging out with my company, so it wasn't like a non-stop text. It was just kind of I would check my phone every once in a while and we would communicate with each other. And he was just saying they weren't there and that her friend Nikki was there.
Thanks for always being here, party people. Now watch this. And be sure to tell your flick-friendly friends about my channel.